Hey guys, how's it going today? I got my beautiful wife Amy with me today because we wanted to talk a little bit about faith. Amy, how often do you think you and I have a conversation about faith?
Probably every day. The righteous shall live by faith.
That's right. So tell me what faith is.
Well, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
So in a very simple manner, would you say that faith is believing for something that you can't see?
Right. I would believe that that's probably true. It's like when you go into a room that you've never been in before and it's dark, you reach around for a light switch and you expect when you switch that light on that it's going to come on. You're actually surprised if it doesn't.
So even though you don't see that the light is on, you know that by flipping that switch, it will come on. So sort of by faith, you flip the switch knowing what the result will be.
Right.
So would you say another great example in movies is when Indiana Jones is in The Last Crusade and he has to step out with that bridge that you can't see it, but he knows it's there?
Right.
That's a great example.
It is.
Nobody can jump this. Indy! Indy, you must hurry! Come quickly! It's a leap of faith. You must believe, boy. You must believe.
But we also in that scene, he had to do something about his faith, didn't he? He had to step out, or else his faith didn't really mean anything, because he could have believed that that bridge was there, but unless he took a step out or stepped out on his faith, nothing would have come of it.
Right. Faith without works is dead.
Okay, so one thing that I can do by faith during the quarantine is have my wife cut my hair. Now, that's really not too much of a leap of faith for me because for years, Amy was the one that cut my hair and she always did a really good job with it. Now, what would really be faith is if Amy let me cut her hair.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of faith.
Good morning, everyone. Today is the day after Amy and I had that little discussion about faith. And this morning, I want to put my faith into action on a couple of things. Number one, I wanted to show you, if you saw a few videos ago, I talked about buying the Fuji X100V. Been wanting that camera for a long time. By faith, the other day, I actually purchased a strap. It's kind of a wrist strap kind of thing to carry this thing around. Haven't got the camera yet, but by faith, I'm believing that I'm gonna get it, so I already bought my strap. As far as the camera is concerned, a little update on that. It's on hold because of the whole financial situation around here. Not that things are bad, but I don't think I should probably be spending $1,400 on a camera just yet. But we will. I'm believing that that'll happen. The other thing that I want to do by faith today is, and just to give a little background, if you don't know my situation, if you haven't watched the videos where I talk about this, my job has put me on temporary layoff, a furlough. But before that happened, I took a week's vacation. And when I left for that vacation, the plan was that I was going to start working from home. So I brought a bunch of work home with me. Work computer, a bunch of product, and I was planning after my week vacation to start working from this studio here at home and doing my work for my normal catalog day job that I have. Well, during that week of vacation, I got the call and said, you guys are on furlough. And so they had told us a minimum of 6 weeks. There's not really a hard date as to when we're going to go back, but by faith, I'm going to believe that we will be going back and hopefully going back soon. So today, put my faith into action. I'm going to photograph those products that I brought home even though I'm on furlough. Does that make some sense? So let me show you how I do that. I've set up the studio to do catalog product work. We're going to go through that today, and I've got about a dozen products or so, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do today, by faith. Okay, so this is my catalog setup. There's different ways to do it. It is product on a white seamless. Everything I photograph for the company I work for is shot on white. I will eventually put a path around it, cut it off the background. That way, in whatever application we use it can be put on a different background. It could be left on white for catalog pages. It could be done however they need it to be done. But here's some little dolphin squirters that we sell. Here's my setup. So I've got one softbox over here. I've got one softbox overhead. The way I do it is I put a little mirror in the back. It's going to make some reflections on this side of the product to give it some shape. And then I just have a white fill card on the right side. Got my camera set up there. Very simple. The little cardboard pieces that one on the right is sitting on, I don't care about seeing those because it's all going to get cut out and you'll never see it in the final version. And then I'm plugged in and I am tethered to the computer over here. There's what the shot kind of looks like. And like I said, those cards in the mirror, don't mind seeing those because they're not going to make the final cut. So that's how we've got the setup and how we're going to roll. Tethered straight into Lightroom. I like that. It's probably not the fastest transfer from the camera to the software, but for me, the pace is just fine and I'm totally cool with that. Here is my bin full of products that I'm going to shoot. So like I said, there's probably a dozen or so in there. And that's our little project today. Guys, I also wanted to tell you a couple of updates, some photos we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. First things first, the C-clamp with the quarter in it that I shot last week, those have been accepted by the stock agencies. Surprisingly, the blue 1980s looking one was accepted just like the other one. Haven't seen any sales from that, but they have been accepted. Also wanted to tell you that the bride and groom with the masks, that is continuing to sell. It's sold a couple, 2 or 3 times now. And a shot that I did of a social distancing sign. I can't even remember which store I was in. It was on the register. I snapped that with my phone and it has sold as well. So that's kind of exciting news. This week on Monday, I shot a series of surgical masks and then I put words on the masks. Those are being sent in and have already started being accepted as well. I will let you know if those sell, and that's kind of an update for right now. Okay guys, I guess that'll wrap it up for today. Pretty simple little photo shoot concerning my Monday through Friday job. Did it by faith, believing that I'm going to be going back to work sooner than later. And if nothing else, I hope you got a little bit of an insight as to how I do catalog photography. And as always, keep walking by faith, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great week. Okay, and so, oh shoot,
You just cut me off.
Oh, you were supposed to say the
I know,
righteous.
but you didn't. I
Oh, okay.
paused and you just
Okay.
stepped right in.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.